So Dash has been home for 2 weeks now. Well, it was 2 weeks yesterday. He has been struggling with separation, so he doesn't like it when I leave the room. He can't see me, so if he's in his crate, he just doesn't like me leaving him. If he's out of his crate and he can follow me, he's fine. He'll sort of follow me, but then he'll also go back into the other room as well, see Buzz. So that side of things, he's alright. It's just when he can't physically follow me if he wanted to, he struggles. So what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks is just putting him in his crate and then just sprinkling a few little treats for him, and leaving the room. So to start with, just I was in sight, and then letting him have the treats. And then when he was comfortable with that and taking all the treats pretty quickly, I'd go a little bit further away. So where his crate is, I've got quite a long hallway, so I just work my way down the hallway, and then also at a certain point he can't see me, and the way my flat is, so I have to go around the corner then to go into so I've been using his crate in my bedroom, and then I have to then go around the corner of the hallway, which leads to the kitchen, bathroom and living room. So if I go into any of the other rooms, then he will start screaming as soon as I turn that corner and he can't see me. So I just work my way up to get to that corner. So that was relatively easy for him because he could still see me. So as I say, it was as soon as I turned that corner he couldn't see me anymore. He then didn't like it. But I just do the same thing, put them treats in, so he'd about to sniff them out and have them, so it's positive for him being there. And then I'd just literally step round and come straight back in. I wouldn't make a big fuss of him straight away. I'd just make sure he stayed nice and calm, and then I'd let him out after a few seconds, sort of 30 seconds or so of him being nice and calm. So I wasn't letting him out straight away, so he didn't associate me coming in the room with coming out of his crate or being worked up and coming out. So he was starting to learn he had to be nice and calm in his crate to be able to come out. So even if he was getting worked up, I'd just sit on the edge of my bed, and then so he'd be able to see me still, and just sort of wait for him to calm down a little bit. He'd just be sort of jumping up at the side of the crate and not barking necessarily, but sort of whinging a little bit. So he wasn't going to hurt himself or anything. I was just waiting for a little bit of calmness before I let him out. So over time, the franticness when I left got less and less. He'd still bark a little bit if I left him for a little bit too long. I'd build it up so I could leave him when I went to the toilet or went to start putting dinner on, just for that slightly longer than just going around the corner. So obviously I just built it up, so I'd be outside for a few seconds, then 10 seconds, 30 seconds, then so I could go to the toilet quickly, or as I say, start putting the oven on, things like that. And now he's pretty happy with me leaving. The only time he might create is if he needs to go out to the toilet. So but this is the first time I've leaving him to go to the shop. For the last couple of weeks I've been doing the click and collect, so I just order it and I just have to pick it up so he can come with me. But yeah, today he is happy enough to be left in his crate whilst I come out, and I popped him in. So he's been out earlier today, had a little play, did a bit of training, and then he's been out for a toilet in the last sort of 20 minutes or so. He had a little play with Buzz. Now I popped him back in his crate and he was fast asleep. I got up to leave and he sort of looked up and then just crashed back out again. So I'm not going to be up there for long. I just need to get a few bits, so I'll probably only be sort of 20 minutes, half out most, so he's not going to be left for long, and then I'll come back. If he's nice and calm, I'll let him out. If he gets a little bit worked up, I'll just wait for him to calm down a little bit before letting him out. So basically I just want him to be nice and calm before I let him out of his crate, because otherwise if I go straight in, let him out and he's all worked up, he'll just think that's what gets him out, whereas I want him to be nice and calm when he's in his crate, which then gets him out of his crate. So he's then more likely just to stay nice and calm when he's in there. And obviously over the last 2 weeks he's got calmer and calmer in there, and sort of less frantic trying to get out and to me. So obviously it is sort of hard to watch them like that, but it does pay off in the end. And obviously I know a lot of owners do give up crate training because they don't want to see the dogs getting worked up, but I find it's a lot better to persevere for, as I say, Dash has only been here 2 weeks and he's already got it, but it's much better to persevere and about to leave them in that crate and then have to leave them out and they destroy everything. Obviously you don't know what they're going to pick up, if they're going to chew anything. Obviously there's a lot of wires, although we might hide them behind like the side or whatever. Obviously they can, as puppies, they can get in behind things quite easily. They can grab that charge that you forgot's there, or Dash is a great one for picking up shoes, so he'll just grab a shoe and run off with it and play with it. So he'd destroy those shoes if he was given an opportunity. If I wasn't there monitoring him, he would just pick up any shoe and play with it and rip holes in them and everything. So, and obviously they don't know it's not a toy. To them it's just a giant toy. So obviously we just need to monitor them, make sure they are only playing with things that are suitable for them. So if you've got any questions about crate training, just let me know and I'll post some tips about it. I'm going to be trying to record some videos of crate training with him because he's getting a little bit funny about going back in there. Once he's in there he's totally fine, he just doesn't want to go in there because he's worked out it's so much fun out of his crate. So I'm going to be recording some of the video training session I do with him, just to get him happy going in and out of there by himself. If you've got any questions, let me know and I'll get back to you.